Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? It's a test, it's a test. This is a test, man. I'm running a test. Running a test, baby. Running a test. See if anybody come in here. Let this thing run for a minute. Try to check this thing out. See what's going on. See what's going on. See what's going on over here. Think I might start streaming over here. Just running the test, prize fighter. This is my first time doing. Figure I'm gonna start doing my lives on Restream since we already doing it. So I'm gonna start doing my lives here. So I'm just running the test to see how everything going. But what's up? What's poppin', broski? How you doing, man? How was the weekend, man? Pretty sure you enjoyed yourself with the daughter, as always. But yeah, I'm running the test to see. I'm gonna start doing my thing on here, and looks pretty dope. I'm gonna probably add on a upgrade plan. Yeah, but I'm chilling out, man. Just taking it easy, watching football. Ain't doing much, thinking about some things. That's it, man. And just getting ready for work in the wee hours of the night, man. But I was watching the Detroit Lions smash down on the Jaguars, man. Oh my goodness, man. I'm hoping that the Lions win a Super Bowl. Um, while I'm still alive, man, because they got one of the most. It's just one of the very few teams in sports. Yeah, the audio sound great. It's just one of the few teams in sports that has a sad story that you feel some type of way for. So I wish them the best. They looking good, man. So hopefully they get to the Super Bowl. I want them to win a Super Bowl. How about that? I would love to see the Lions win the Super Bowl. So salute to them, man. I'm very synthetic about their story. But of course everybody's been talking about what took place with yeah, they rolled the Jags, bruh. They rolled the ear shot up. See what I'm saying? Let me see something, bro. Let me see if I can do this. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let me see how I can see. Then let me see something, prize. Trying to get used to this thing here. Let me see. See how I can get to my clipboard so I can share this joint. Well, hell yeah, man. Yeah, Detroit look good though, man. They look damn good. Look damn good. I'm liking it. But yeah, of course everybody's been talking about what's been going on. With the Tyson and Tyson and Jake Paul thing. So we all know that it was for a paycheck, but my honest opinion, it needs to stop, man. I don't want I don't want to I don't want none of that anymore in the sport of boxing. If it's not about real boxing, I don't want it. You can't play boxing. That's what they got game councils for. And I'm not even with the celebrity shit, the exhibition shit. I'm not with that anymore. Only if exhibitions is between retired professional fighters, then I'm for it. But all this other shit, man, I'm not for it. It's too much of a mockery being played on the sport, and I'm just simply done with it, bro. I'm done with it as of right now. I can't take it no more, and I am going to speak further on it. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing something on here besides on BBO. I'm gonna probably call this the Grumpy OG podcast or something. But yeah, but man, I ain't feeling it, man. I'm done. You know. Yeah, bro. But I got tore down last night, man. Ran through a whole bottle of 1800 last night, man. Homie. We ran through a whole about of 1800, my man. Sheesh. It was something else, man. But yeah, prize. Other than that, no. Oh yeah, I think hold on. I want to try to add you on here. I'm trying to get used to this joint. Let me see. I got it. Nah. Where's my clipboard? So I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but I'm gonna watch the Tevin Farmer and Zepeda fight. I'll probably watch that um sometime before I lay down for work or watch it at work when I first get there to talk about it. But I heard about it or whatever. But I'm wondering well, we already knew Shakur was still gonna fight Zepeda anyway, even if Zepeda would have lost the fight. But I can't really give too much assessment on it. I've been hearing about it, but I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna watch the playback. Probably, like I said, I'll probably watch it a little later or something before I lay down or watch it before I go to work. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. Tevin Farmer, I don't know. I think some of these guys, man, when they on and off like that, that means that they not fully into boxing. They have other things going on and other things that's grabbing their interest just as well as boxing, or probably even a little more. So when they get to that mindset, I think they should just go ahead and just lead the sport. You know, especially if they doing other good things. What's up? You know what I mean? Yeah, he did his thing, man. I wish he would have stayed more active. He took so much time off in between. I wish he would have stayed active so we could really see what his career would have fully turned out to be. Because it's hard to determine and actually break down one career when they got so much of a gap in between and got to build on fights. When we talk about guys who haven't been fighting too often and things like that, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's I don't know. But did you see the Zordo fight? Did you catch the Zordo fight, bro? Um, Zordo, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Uh, John Jones did his thing. I watched that. I watched that. He did his thing, but I don't see nobody beating him in UFC. I don't never go against him, and until he fully retire, I will continue to feel that way about John Jones. That no one can beat him. You know, it's going to be rare for, this man to lose to more than one opponent. So, yeah, he's the GOAT of that right now, in my opinion, for what I do, what I'm familiar with UFC. I'm not a diehard, but I know enough, you know what I mean? And I get good, good insight on it, dealing with the bros and stuff like that, because a lot of them actually cover UFC just as well as they cover boxing. So I'm pretty cool. I may start talking about that more in the future. I don't know, but right now, man, just doing this boxing and bringing taking the grumpy OG to another level. That's the plan. Feel good about it. Um, but I want to get tricky with it, prize. I'm gonna get tricky with it. I want to get tricky with it because I got some ideas to bring. But hold on, let me see something. I need to get to my clipboard. Let me see. Hold on, prize. Yeah, basketball. My Sixers is ass, bro. they ass, man. I can't. I can't take them no more, man. Alright, let me see. I'm trying something here. Demo welcome. You can add a scene in here. What's this? Supply. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, Tab did his thing though. I like Tab, man. Like I said, I wish Tab would have stayed more consistent, especially years back. What like the early mid 2000s, like that time when him and Tank was going through it and all that. I wish he would have stayed active. But to be honest, there's some dudes that didn't want to fight Tevin Farmer. To be honest with you, that's why um, a lot of guys didn't call his name. That's something I think we could bring up. I'll probably talk about that. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Tevin Farmer on Coffee and Donuts, man. Salute to him, man. Um, but I heard he caught Zepeda with a flash knockdown joint. So I've been hearing what everybody's been saying about what Shakur would do to him. Um, Now I had Shakur beat me any damn way, to be honest with you. I just wanted Shakur to go ahead and beat him, but there's nothing to complain about. They're fighting in February. Hopefully, Shakur is ready. Um, we already know the story. What he needs to do besides go out there and win. We want him to go out there and back up the actions that he said out of his mouth. That's it. Other than that, but I think he a little emotional. I think some tension might wind up brewing between him and Tevin Farmer. We're going to see how loyal these play brothers are. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't know how it's different. I know the brothers that's not blood related to me, they are actually brothers. What's up, Bruce Gas? I'm up here running a test, man, on Restream. So I'm gonna start doing my streams on Restream. I'm gonna get StreamYard a little break. So what's going on? I'm just jibber jabbing, man. Got my brother Prize in here. I was talking about the whole situation with Tyson and Jake Paul, and I'm going to do a whole live on it because me myself, bro, I'm not accepting anything that's not actual, real professional fighting. If it's not boxing seriously on the levels, the legal levels, the not for play levels, if it ain't real amateur or whatever like that, or pros or whatever, I'm not for no goddamn exhibition fights. No more. I'm sick of it. I don't want these fighters to go in there and sticking to a script and doing all these things. I understand they making money, but that's cool. But if it's going to be exhibitions, I think exhibitions should only be for retired fighters. If I'm going to watch that shit, I'm only going to watch retired fighters get in there with one another to make some damn money. I know when they was talking about this years ago, a lot of people was against it, but I'm not against it because I'd rather see that. I'd rather see that. I don't want to see no more Jake Paul. I'd rather for him go and promote. If he ain't going all the way into professional fighting, and fight some real fucking heavyweights consistently. Not somebody we know that can knock his goddamn head off, really do detrimental damage to him, and put on, a stick to the script type of joint. I'm not for that shit no more. Wasn't really big on it, but I'm not for it. I'm not accepting it. It ain't real boxing. If it ain't real boxing, I'm not interested in it. Only if real fighters is getting the damn paycheck. That's it. And forget all that. I'd rather see two old fighters get in there. If it's gonna be anything, we're going to entertain as far as on an exhibition level. Other than that, that boxing be freaking boxing. Can't play boxing. That's what they got game consoles and all that shit for. And the people is starting to actually play with the sport in real time. And me, as a true boxing fan, I'm not having it. I have a problem with it. I truly have a problem with it. But how was your weekend, Bruce Gas? How was your weekend, man? That's true, prize fighter. Yep, that's true, prize. Um, that's what's going. It's going to take something like that to happen. I'm just hoping somebody don't stick to the script and get in there and make that happen. I mean, shit. I already know Bruce Gas, and that's what you're supposed to do, OG. Live every day like it's a weekend. You know what I mean? Every day. I'm practicing on it. I'm trying to get to it, man. I'm trying to get to it. But what y'all think about Shushu's Carrington's performance? I know Shushu Ford. He wound up going the distance. He did get a one knockdown in the fight. I think Shushu's gonna be cool. What's next for Wayne? Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna look at the see what I would like to see him in there with next. But I think they still moving him okay. It might be a little risky because of the age, but he's not that old to where he can't have a nice career. So it's all about how he's dieting and how he's living his boxing life outside of boxing. So, you know, gotta be living that boxing in the personal time just as well. A few of them has shown us over the years. Got to have 10 toes down in the sport in and out the ring. Is somebody going to take this oath from the Kansas City Chiefs? I'm hoping so. Yeah, man. Um, what I was about to say. So, here's something I want to talk about real quick, man. Since I got y'all up here and I'm just running the test, I'm gonna still entertain y'all. All right, so listen. So we know the presidential election is over and all that, blah blah blah, and we know how people who voted for Harris feels and blah 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 and all this stuff. But I was looking at something and they was talking about the endorsements. Um, how much money they put out to pay these celebrities and this, that, and the other. So um, Oprah had came out and denied that she got paid for Kamala Harris, right? We already know. Once they tap into that damn money, they do nothing for free. They just don't. But come to find out, Oprah was lying. But when I was going through listening to watching some research on how much money she paid out these so-called celebrities. Meg Thee Stallion got paid 5 million. Um, somebody else got paid 10. This, that, and the other. And the crazy part, I know people look at them and be like, they don't think that they really be for those people that they go do this shit for. Some of them do, but some of them they really do it for the damn money. They don't even be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that none of these little twerkers that was up there doing a thing, for her didn't vote for her, but it may be one or two that went up there and didn't, just got the money because that's their God. Some people, their God is money. And that's a horrible thing. People worship money. Okay. On the back of the dollar bill, we know what it says. In God we trust. So, with that being said, people look at it as, well, can't be talking about the actual God. So in God we trust. What people trust? Money. That's what people trust. They trust money. And that's why they worship it. They idolize it and everything else. You can tell the difference between people who worship money. You worship anything, you think it is a God. So it's all a hot mess, and I don't really get into all that because getting played either way. Getting played either way, no matter how they play it out or whatever. They already got their what they supposed to do in their job description when they get in office. Do not think that they get in office, people, and they get to do whatever the hell they want to do. No, that's not really the case. Now, one or two may be an exception, but I won't get into that. I'm pretty sure y'all can figure that out for yourselves. But this election, has been a circus, man. Got It's just horrible. So what's next going to happen in the damn world? Nothing. The same old thing going to keep on happening. And what never changes every 4 years? What stays the same every 4 years once a new president is in office? The poor stay poor, or becoming more poor. The rich get richer, and the wealthy gets wealthier. We already know the same shit. Nothing's going to change, no matter who you vote for. But your votes don't. It's not the determining factor. Okay, it's not. It's not. I got to stop thinking that. They already know who they putting in office. I don't know when y'all going to get out of that. I tell you what. Imagine 4 years from now, 2028. Imagine nobody votes. They run a campaign and nobody votes. No Republicans, no Democrats, no nothing. Whatever party it is. Right? Just think about this. Imagine nobody votes, right? Nobody votes no matter what they do to try to, persuade you to vote. Nobody votes. Everybody in the world is on the same playing field. Nobody votes. They're still going to have a president, right? They're going to, somebody's going to make the, if y'all don't vote, if nobody vote, it's still going to be a president that's been in office, right? Oh, the president from the term before? No. You're going to hear something, boom. I wish everybody wake up, you know. But just imagine, if nobody votes. I bet you they still have a damn president, and everybody's gonna be figuring out, well, who made this decision to put him in there if nobody voted? the same people that always been putting them in there. The vote don't count. It just made to look like it counts. You know? That's what is played out. Look like that. That's what it is. I don't see anything different. Y'all might not agree, but that's the way that it is, man. Everybody that's coming in, man. I'm just freestyling, man. Trying out this new app. That's it. I like the setup over here. Got a few things I gotta get used to, especially on the laptop. Yeah, but that's how it is. So it's going to be what it's going to be. It seemed like that aliens or even extraterrestrials, it's starting to become more believable in a lot of people's eyes. People who normally, deny it and say that's not it, it don't exist. It's starting to change their minds. I mean, just look at some of these people. They say Elon Musk is an extraterrestrial. I'm not making this up. They saying that he's an extraterrestrial. There is videos out with people saying that this man is an extraterrestrial. Couple people dropped down, but this is what I heard. This is what I seen for myself. So it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. You see all this artificial intelligence and robotic this and robotic that. Everything from robotic animals to humans, and it's crazy. What it would be like to go into that type of world that we all used to imagine and dream of as kids when we used to watch the Jetsons. Well, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be sweet and fun like the cartoon. They trying to do it. They working on doing a lot of things that they've been working on. So stay tuned. There's gonna be some more stuff, man. And stay tuned and everything that they put in front of us. Just be mindful that those things are put in front of us so we can't actually see the other things that's going on. But be paying attention enough, you'll be able to tell and know for a fact that a lot of these things are distractions, and of course there's other things going on. Of course it is. Every day, everywhere, there's something going on in the world, good or bad. And the people who are in control of what's going on this planet, a lot of them are bad people. It's just a reality. So how much good do you expect in a place where the people who's running it are not good people? The ones with the soul control that controls everything. What's up, Queen? That controls everything that's going on. From what you looking at with me and listening to right now to every single thing. You really think any of these people are really positive mind people? If you do think so, I salute you. I guess this is your way of getting through life. Because this shit is serious. It's damn serious. Oh yeah, we got entertainment, but you can't allow yourself to be over entertained. That's how you get caught up. Look what's going on. Look at the changes that's going on as far as people. Look at some of the people. Look at the things that's happening besides the Diddy thing and everything that's playing a part to it, or that they add on to it. But nobody's talking about Trick Daddy, right? Have y'all heard what Trick Daddy said recently? Have any of y'all heard what Trick Daddy said recently? If not, let me enlighten you on something. And this is something that is not being spread among through mass media. Let me say that. Okay, so what's up, Koi? I see you, sis. So Trick Daddy came out not too long ago and said he no longer want to be called and be considered African American. I'm gonna say this one more time before I go on with it. Trick Daddy just came out within a week and said he no longer want to be called or even calling himself African American. Now, if you're here for a lesson, cool. If not, this will bore you. But a lot of people, and we talk about from the celebrity standpoint, there has been a few celebrities who has been coming out recently and been talking about this, saying, "Oh man, well, they really trace the ancestry in a different way, and they got a whole different story." So they all coming out. He would call himself Black American or American Indian. Yeah, he said, ain't nothing African about me. You cannot be from two different continents if your whole damn family is from here. Now, which one came off of both? People are starting to wake up. And that's why they got all these distractions and things going on, because the people who's overseeing everything know this. And they do not need, not only want, they don't want, but they do not need, they don't need for, more people to be waking up. And then people's changing up what they put on their paperwork. They don't want too many people to get a hold of what's been keeping them blinded. They don't. So, depending on how much of an influence they putting out when they say these things, they no longer is African American. Depending on how they putting it out, would depend on how they bother them. But if more people start coming out and saying these same things, if all the black Americans stop calling themselves African American, because you're not. You cannot be from two different continents. You cannot be from two different continents. How can you be from two different continents? You came out of somebody's womb. Where are they from? What is wrong with people? And I know a lot of people don't go ask their family about their family history, nor have they ever told you how you supposed to be African, nor did they tell you was anything else in a lot of families. But you know why they don't tell you on either side? Because most of them may know or have an idea, but they not sure because they never really bothered to go do the research, do the work themselves. So they don't tell you nothing. They just go with the hearsay. And once again, I am older than the African American on the census. African American only been on the census for 30 something years. Damn near 40 years. I'm older than that. Kwee is older than that. Everyone on here in attendance right now is older than that. But the people are starting to wake up. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Now I'm not condoning no one, none of these parties. But I tell you one thing. You can say what you want about that Agent Orange. I listen to him. You know why I listen to him? Because he likes to fucking talk. I listen to anybody that likes to talk, and I listen to everything. Because even though you might be just paying attention to certain shit, because let me tell you something about a person that likes to talk. A person that likes to talk and like to be heard, you're gonna get both sides from them. You're gonna get bullshit and you're gonna get real shit because they just like to talk. And especially when they don't give a fuck about how you feel about what they saying. Now you can say what you want about this motherfucker, but this motherfucker has said some shit out of his mouth that none of your fucking presidents that you voted for has said. On some real shit. This is crazy man, agent or whatever you want to call him. But you know what I respect about him? That I like about him? He ain't trying to be nothing that he ain't. The way that he talk, I like that. He's being him. He's not trying to be up there with this political collect ass fucking language. Yeah. But see, that's why we as people, we gotta listen to everything. I mean, because let me tell you something. The reason why he dropped the real shit, the reason why he drops real shit is for the ones who need it to wake the fuck up. He's basically saying, this is what I can do for you. I'm going to say some shit out of my mouth. And hopefully you catch it. That's what I'm going to do for you. He's talking about y'all. You African Americans. But y'all just being selective and listen to the other shit. This man been saying shit for years. He don't give a fuck about how he feels about shit. People call him a racist. I don't even call him a fucking racist. Give a fuck if he's a racist. He's honest. And he's saying some shit. And I catches everything. Not just the bullshit. I catch the truth that he speaks. And he be dropping shit. And the reason why people don't accept a lot of things that he say that may be truthful is because of the way that he say it. But how you want him to say it. So everybody, all these damn presidents, when they get up on the podium behind the microphone, they not speaking as themselves. They acting, they speaking in the form of their position. A politician, you think they talk like that off the fucking podium? I guarantee you not. They talk just like me and you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you catch some of these videos that have been out for years. Oh, look what this president was saying on the back, and they got a microphone. They talking totally different. But here's the thing, people. You're never going to get a president who ain't racist. You're not. Who controls? You forget who are the presidents. Who were the presidents before all these presidents? You forgot? Cash Crypto, what's up? How can we forget who these presidents are? They are slave masters and descendants of slave masters, colonizers, and oppressors. So what the fuck do you expect? So you be out there fooling yourself, keeping yourself in the dark. You want to keep yourself in the dark. But you quick to tell the man and the woman, the motherfucker on the street, what you ain't going for, what you ain't taking. But you take everything for them motherfuckers. Selective tolerance from you motherfuckers, man. Selective tolerance. I'm selective about what I'm going to accept. Well, I think you can accept everything from you know, the niggas and whoever else. Why you can't, you know, you don't take no shit from them, but you'll take this shit from other motherfuckers. Selective tolerance. White supremacy exists in a lot of black Americans' mind. And it's nothing that you, I, anyone in attendance can do about it. So you know what I do? I let them motherfuckers have it. Because what exists in their reality don't necessarily have to exist in yours. So yeah, if my homie feel as though, you know, he's into white supremacy, you know, he's inferior to white people, but that's my homie problem. But my homie gonna know, man, him ain't on the same time when it comes to that shit. He's going to know that. I'm only going to try to get you away from it once. Other than that, you got that, champ. So they want to be there, let them be there. But nobody's inferior to nobody's superior to anyone on this live right now. Nobody's superior to Queen. Nobody's superior to Cash. Nobody's superior to OG Bruce. Nobody's superior to Prize Fighter. No one is superior to you. You are superior. Remember that. You are superior. You don't look up to no fucking body. You look ahead. And you look up to reach how far you want to go. But when you looking ahead, you ain't looking at nobody's back. When you look up, you ain't looking at nobody's bottom of their damn feet. None of that. I don't give a damn about how much money you got. Because money is what fucking make you fucked up. And we know money make a lot of these motherfuckers. Because soon when the money get funny, the motherfucking honey gets sour. And then there's a rain shower on a parade. Nobody is superior to y'all. Nobody's superior to me. Fuck all that. So with that being said, I'm not putting my name on nothing that's going to leave me furthermore even oppressed than what I've been made. It's to break the barrier. How you break the barrier? You break the barrier by the way it was built. How did we get to this place? Oh, by the mighty pen. Knock all this motherfucking paperwork and bullshit out, and we gonna see something totally different. Totally different. Because without paperwork, how you gonna do what you've been doing? Because what got you here is no longer here, so how the fuck you gonna stay? If what got you here is no longer here, then how you gonna stay there? One more time. If what got you here is no longer here, then how you gonna stay there? Meaning that you can't stand on what got you here because it's been destroyed. So what you gonna do? I hope y'all paying attention to my boring, educated conversation. Let it sink in. That's why you got people who seldomly sign any fucking thing. They sign what they want to sign. I know people that been like that my entire life. There's people that don't have bank accounts. They say they'd rather go to a fucking check cashing place. Or go to a bank and cash their check, but they don't mess with bank accounts because they say you can't trust banks. And with all the stories been coming out about how they trying to stop paper money. But nobody's paying attention that they still worrying about that green fucking paper when they trying to put it in a dead to it. So now They really got full control of your money. Because how are they going to replace your money if they get rid of paper money in coins? Some old digital setup shit, not that crypto shit that y'all been thinking about that people thought that was going, nah, somewhat. But they're going to make sure they got control of all your shit. Yeah. So how can they get control of all your shit? By simply not being, no longer being able to put it in your hand. You can no longer go and get it. You're going to have some kind of device and shit or whatever like that, y'all know, and spend it. Scan it. You'll scan the barcode. Y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? Pay attention if not. That's what they trying to do. Why you think they was burning down all these damn trees? Speaking of trees, you still got Black Americans still being hung from trees. What we all thought in the future that we in that wouldn't still be happening? Of course we did. But that didn't change. Just the years. Because in 2024, technology is so far ahead. Way more than the times when that shit was being done on a regular. People are still being hung from trees in the South right now. It's a lot going on. Y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on. First up, though, was the Bills with a touchdown, 6-0 after one. Buffalo. What's that, Whopper? You created these showstoppers, crunchy, saucy, tangy. Yeah, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. Everything sound good over here. Like I said, I like the layout. The audio sounds way more clear. Yeah, I like it. I had to get some graphics up over here. Gotta get me some graphics, man. I gotta get me some graphics. I'm gonna reach out to a couple people, get my ideas, see how much it's gonna cost, if it's gonna cost anything. But I need a nice, grumpy OG background. Yeah. That's what y'all call me. And that's what I am. I appreciate y'all. I'm the greatest man alive, the grumpy OG. Well, since these are the names that y'all respectfully gave me, I'm going to represent it. Trust me. Trust me. Once I get my setting the way that I want it, it's going to be a marvel. I'm telling y'all. But these are the things that's going on, and you know that we must look at, think out the box, vision out the box. Had a vision of a telescope and a magnifying glass at the same time. Make them work perfectly for you, because that's the vision that you need mentally, and with the 2 eyes that's on your physical. You know? But other than that, not too much going on. But I got something for y'all. You know, shout out to Quee. Y'all looking to get away from boxing talk, cause I get tired sometimes, and sometimes I don't tune in. I might just have it running on a device. Sometimes I just press the like button, might say salute, but other than that, I keep it moving. But when you want to get away from boxing, man, check Quee out every Thursday at 10 p.m. Check her out. Also, OG Bruce Gas talks more than boxing. He talks about health, eating right, music, history, everything. So, yeah, my whole thing, if you have more to offer besides your great boxing knowledge, man, display all that shit. Put it all on showcase. Because the more you display, the more you're going to attract. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Almost up to an hour. Got another 7 minutes, man. But yeah, you know. But I'm liking this Restream. I'm liking the Restream so far. But yeah, them people be getting paid, man. It's a hot mess. I want them all to go down. Because they all done got away with doing so much vicious things to people. Seem like that's the most cruelest people are the most successful. Why so many rich and wealthy people so damn cruel? You know, I guess to get to that level, you can't be a straight ace. I guess I'm not saying that, but you know, it seems like more cruel people are wealthier than people who became wealthy that didn't do it, you know, on, you know, the other level, you know, stealing, robbing, murdering, blackmailing, all that shit, sacrificing. You have a few, but how many? Not as many as the ones who got it the dirty way. Money's dirty anyway. There's no such thing as clean money. Even if you're making your money in a positive way, that don't mean that the money you're getting paid is actually clean money. All money has blood on it, people. All money has blood on it. What are you talking about? Who makes the money? The colonizers and the oppressors. And what they've been doing for centuries. Killing. You may be making an honest living, but the people that pay you may not be living an honest life. That's what I mean. If that went over your head. So, yeah, some things to talk about, man. Some things to talk about. Yes, sir. Look, man, see, I got another 4 minutes. I'm at the actual hour. Going to hit 60 minutes, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all hear me rambling and stuff like that. But let me see. Got a situation for y'all, right? So, what would you do in this situation? Now, what I'm about to explain to y'all, it don't matter which side that you on, but what would you do in this situation? Y'all ready for it? Okay, so there's a female who's been in a relationship where she been with someone for, let's say, about 5 years, right? About 5 years now. Now, they dealt with each other years prior to that, but they've been together for the past 5 years. 5 years. Now, in the last 4 out of the 5 years, it got different because her man, things just went downhill for him. He lost his mother. Um, he lost a good paying job, making $100,000 a year. Got into a car accident. Got a lot of nerve damage. This, that, and the other. So, with that being said, he's no longer providing. He's no longer doing anything that a man would do with his woman in a relationship, even down to sex. He can't get up because he still has nerve damage. And the 4 out of the 5 years that they've been together, the last 4 out of 5 years, she's been sleeping around with someone else, with people. But keep in mind, she wasn't getting any at home, all right? Because he couldn't do nothing, whatever like that. So, he goes into the hospital, gets surgery done, goes to rehab, and then he comes home. So when he gets home, when he finally come home from surgery, nothing never really changed. Still the same old thing. She's not getting any TLC at home on any kind of level. And she says that it feels more so like a roommate or a friendship than a relationship. Now, that being said, whatever side you playing, now, he can't get up, nerve damage and all that, so he ain't worrying about no ass. He's not worrying about any sex. His mind is not on it. He started drinking even more, things like that. He's down, So she's been stepping out for 4 years. They don't go out or nothing. So, so she winds up started talking to a guy, right? And the guy that she winds up talking to, they know each other, but they never dealt with each other, so they talking. Now, she explained everything to him, let him know what's going on. But she made it seem like that she was most likely going to leave the guy because the situation at home never changed. To get a nut off and all that, she got to come out the crib, blah, 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 blah. So he's aware of it or whatever. So he's not really worrying about that. But she likes him and saying basically there's a possibility that we might wind up in a relationship later on down the line. There's the thing. She still got other friends now. What she's doing with them or whatever like that, not sure. But she still have other friends. But this one guy's the guy that she go out with, the stuff that, she would do if she was with a man or whatever. So, time go by since he's been home. And since he's been home, he went and got some surgery done. So he gets some surgery done. And one day, she tells the guy that she's talking to that, his thing came, soldier stood the fuck up. And he asked her for some sex or whatever. She said no matter if he believed it or not. Because she said she's basically used to having sex with another man or other men for the past 4 years because of the situation at home. Now, here's my question. Mind y'all, 4 out of the last 5 years, that's what the situation been. Now, if you're not married or anything like that, would you still be in a relationship with that person, no matter if you the female or no matter if you the guy or you the one that's sick? Would you stay in a relationship with someone like that? For me, that's something hard to do, especially you knowing you the one that's, you're the reason why she's stepping out and stuff like that. And, you know, so you gotta expect her to be stepping out and going, and hanging out, going on dates, having fun with other people because you're in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not working no more. You don't, you lost everything. Lost everything. But the time they was when things was right, he was a good dude. But would you stay in a situation, or if you was the guy, would you want to stay in a situation knowing that the woman that you with, you're part of the reason why she steps out, and do you feel as though he has a right to feel that way? Now, she recently told the guy that because they was sleeping in the same bed or whatever like that, but one thing that we know a lot of people have done, allegedly, that, oh well, we ain't been fucking, but we sleep in the same bed. We ain't sleeping in the same bed if ain't no sexing going on. What the fuck we sleeping in the same bed for? Cause when I get motherfucking horny, I'm in the mood and we ain't fucking, I can't turn over and hop on you because we ain't fucking. So why the hell we gonna be in the same fucking bed? You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot to to ask. It's a lot of questions to be answered. Why would you do that? And even if you don't see any sights of that getting back together to the way that y'all once had it years ago, and then that's kind of hard because you and your mate, y'all ain't had sex in years. Now your mate went out. Now she's used to another feeling. So what if y'all come out in all these years, right? Now you expect it to be fireworks and things like that, and the motherfucker he backed up all these damn years, boom, 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 boom. But what if you try that and then it's nothing like it was before because so much time apart? Now, when you've been with for me, when you've been with a female a couple times, no matter if y'all wind up being in a relationship or married, but if you wind up having a sex partner, you're going to get familiar with that person's body. Y'all going to get familiar with whatever y'all do together. No matter if she's doing something or he's doing something with other people, which is sometimes can make things clash because you might, something that you normally do with one person, you might wind up doing it with the other person. That happens sometimes. But nonetheless, you and that person know each other's body and what's y'all turn on, what's going to make him harder, what's going to make her wetter. Y'all know because y'all, I mean, so in all these years, he finally come out and get some, and then he's disappointed. Now, God told me that she told him that he thinks that he knows that they fuck. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, what took dude so long to be thinking that? This is my question. And this is what I said to her. I said, well, damn, I said, after all these years, the ball been coming around and all that, and dude that shit never ran across his fucking mind. He got to be motherfucking crazy. Now, he don't necessarily have to have him in mind, because that motherfucker could be a decoy. You see what I'm saying? Because You do have situations like that. You can have a female, you always see her hanging out with a dude or a dude hanging out with a certain female, but they're not fucking. You know what I mean? They just cool. You know what I mean? So sometimes that can be a decoy. So I asked, I said, so you think boy really was thinking that shit? That you and boy ain't fucking? I said, me? I don't give a fuck if it was a guy around or not, somebody that you playing off to be your friend, your cousin, or whatever. If I know we ain't fucking, I can't give you no motherfucking sex because my shit is fucked up. You think I expect you to sit into whenever I get my fucking shit together? It might take me 2 years to get this motherfucker back together. I'm expecting you to sit there for 2 fucking years. Oh, that's everybody's fucking dream, but that's not reality. Right? So now you got the situation. So I asked, I said, well, why do you, I said, well, what happened? So she said, for the last week or two, he hasn't been sleeping in the bed with her. Because mind you, I told you he was sleeping in the bed. So I was going to ask her, has she tried to do something with boy here and there? Because I think she did, and she really don't like it because it smell like alcohol. Shit that'll turn you on. A woman pussy can be wet, but nigga, if you wind up being stinky, funky, smelly, or whatever like that, you're gonna turn her off. Even if the motherfucking river is still wet, you're gonna turn her off, and she's gonna go to bed with puddle panties on and not get none because you're disgusting, dirty, stinking ass. Then turn her the fuck off. Or if they did do it, it's like it ain't nothing like it used to be or whatever. But she never said. She never even gave a reason why she think he finally just came on to that because my whole thing is I asked, I said, hold up, Brody. I said, now, just all of a sudden, he think something between you and the boy after all this time. She was like, yeah, he started, he's not sleeping in the bed no more. I said, okay. I said, well, what happened? She said, nothing happened. So I was like, all right, you my motherfucking homie. I ain't Craig. You ain't Day Day. And I was like, you ain't got the lie, Craig. You ain't got the lie. It ain't like I'm going to go back and tell the boy because the boy that you deal with, I don't know, boy. I just know about him through you. And why would I turn on my motherfucking friend any motherfucking way? I don't get into that. So I said, well, something happened to where all this time he's showing on his face that he feels as though that you and the guy that you're supposed to be cool with actually been fucking around. I said, so what was different besides him just not sleeping? He started sleeping, downstairs. She said, well, he been having a certain look on his face. I said, like what? Like he want to ask me something, and then he just walking around with his head down. So I was like, all right. I said, so did you ask him? She was like, yeah, I asked him, was he all right? And he was like, yeah. So this is my thing, y'all. Now, she don't want to tell me what really led him to do that. And I think what probably happened, they probably was, she probably tried to do something with him or whatever like that. Because no matter if he's stinky or whatever like that, you still love the motherfucker, so you miss that. No matter you been going out and fucking whoever else, you still miss that because you two motherfuckers still together. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, maybe something happened. He went to do, he was doing something, and he peeped something. Because, come on, man. What would make a woman or a man just automatically think they automatically stop sleeping in the bed with they man or they fucking woman. Not because something that they did, but they feel as though that they man and woman is messing around with somebody. Now, hear me out now. Now, normally, if you just got that feeling without actually witnessing something, but it's on your mind so much that you don't want to deal with it, you're not trying to ask no questions or nothing like that, that you still may sleep in the bed, or you might not try to do anything. But if that didn't come to you like that, then it's gonna be something that happened in that bedroom between you and him, or maybe just him, and he figure out, nah, you fucking somebody, or well, you fucking that boy. So I did ask her one day. I said, well, I said, could it? I said, well, could have been that y'all probably was doing something, whatever, and you might have reacted, you know, a certain way. The way you move with ball might be different. Or I said, I don't know how often you had sex with ball. Your man could have noticed, the grip, could have noticed that. Even though women, they get that snap back, but when you used to somebody, shit or not, I don't give a fuck how much you snap it back. Motherfucker too thin to your body enough, he gonna know that somebody been denting your mother, somebody been in there too. Just how it is if you pay attention. And there's plenty of ways of looking at it. Well, I mean, you ain't that slick. Men's just dumb. They don't pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna get into all that right now. I'm giving y'all too much game. Giving y'all too much game. But so I'm like, well, maybe it was something. She was like, nah, I told you I ain't been doing nothing like that. But I think it was doing something, and she put a move. She moved the way she normally moved with ball on him, and he figured that shit out. Or maybe she probably said boy name in her sleep. Cause I was also thinking she might have said that while he was in foreplay or he was in the mix. But I don't know, cause she said boy don't really fuss about anything or nothing like that. So, but something happened to him just wanting to start sleeping downstairs. He had to get some sort of evidence. He had to witness that himself. So either from her, either probably was in his sleep. She could have said the nigga name in her sleep. You know how it is when you in your sleep and shit, and you thinking about the other person in your sleep. Now, y'all know what I mean, man. But look, I took up too much of your time, man. This is just a test, and let's freestyle a few things. But I see y'all didn't answer. But what would you do in that situation? I don't know, but listen, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Talk some good things. Might regurgitate one or two things of the topics that I spoke about. But yeah, just wanted to run a test on Restream. Seemed like it's pretty dope. So we'll be restreaming um from we'll be going live from Restream. Um and look forward to trying to figure a day out of the week in the evening sometime. I'm trying to uh put in some evening work. So I gotta find a day where it's not too much going on. Um Between maybe I don't know. I'll figure it out and y'all be seeing and hearing more much from me. Besides coffee and donuts and just rocking out with the bros on their panel. So salute to y'all for coming in. I see some of my early bird squad for the Coffee and Donut show in here. Appreciate y'all. Keep rocking out with your boy. This just gonna get better. It's the Grumpy OG, Crust the Legend, aka the greatest man alive. Just doing a test on Restream, man, and I'll talk to you guys soon.